Okay, so starting at the top of my refrigerator, I keep mostly the drink type things up at the top here. We use a lot of cashew milk. It's only 25 calories, the unsweetened version is. So we actually use that way more than we use almond milk, and we prefer it. We do have regular milk from Aldi's. I have some half and half. My kids like to make homemade lemon juice, so that's there. And then my husband likes to drink plain old Bloody Mary mix, which I think is disgusting, but that's his back there. And I have some creamers. I haven't been using those as much, so they're kind of backed up there. And then we drink a ton of sweet tea, or not sweet tea, I'm sorry. I moved to the South and everybody serves sweet tea down here, and I'm always like, hey, it's unsweet. I need unsweet tea. We drink a lot of unsweet tea, and we put oranges in the bottom of it because that's just really yummy. Okay, moving down. I have a thing of hard-boiled eggs that I keep in here, and then regular eggs. We've got cream and some cartoned eggs, and some more dairy back there, cottage cheese and feta cheese and my Greek. And then usually in these two sections we have some leftovers as well. My kids made some chicken nuggets and stuff, and so that's what's there. And then we have some garden soup and hummus. And then down here I keep my bread. And this is going to be like the loaf bread that we'll use to make sandwiches. And then the wraps and tortillas are there. Inside this drawer is our deli. We have a lot of lunch meat and cheese wedges and the cheese slices, and then my shredded cheese is in there as well. Okay, and then the bottom two drawers are typically my salad type stuff and my fresh fruits and veggies. I use my fresh veggies mostly. This is the first time I have bought these. I'm really excited about these. These little bitty cucumbers, the green onions, love those. I have my romaine lettuce hearts and some of my bagged salads as well to make things easier. And same down here, got a lot of peppers and tomatoes and some other fresh veggies there. So that's what's in my main refrigerator in my house. Oh, and then over here in the door, butter and cream cheese, the dog treats, and then I have my Acidophilus. I prefer the Acidophilus. This is for my kids. The Acidophilus that has to be refrigerated is better, and that's my reminder telling me I need to cook some supper. Parmesan cheese here, and then condiments and such. Your typical salad dressings and things like that, jellies, and my minced garlic I go ahead and just keep in here, maple syrup, and lots of different mustards and relishes, on down to hoisin sauce and things like that. Oh, my aloe vera gel is in here as well, because I like the gel to be cold when we use it, so that's why I keep that in there. Okay, so in the top of my indoor freezer, I have some pie that my husband picked up just in case we ever needed a quick dessert when we had company over here. Pie is kind of a luxury for large families because it doesn't go very far. I also have some wraps that have been frozen, and some, like at the back there's some buttermilk powder. I don't use it real often, so I just throw it back there. We have some friends from England, and so we've got some crumpets sitting here. And then this is from DIY Breakfast Stations. This is our yogurt box, and they're just like Go-Gurt kind of things. The kids can grab them and open them up, and they like them frozen. It's kind of like a popsicle. I also have a couple of like microwave dinners for me, just in case I need something quick, and that's perfectly all right if you need to do something like that on a busy day. I also have quick meals for the kids. These are some steak fingers and french fries that they didn't finish the other day, so that's a meal that they can quickly make. Some pizzas. And then I also use a lot of these chicken breast strips. I get those from Aldi. They are great to throw in our chicken fajita nachos. I use them in my salads. They're just a quick way for me to do lunch, and I'm all about doing a fast lunch because we have more homeschooling to do, and I want to be able to have time for that. I also have just some turkey burger, and I think that's tilapia there. Okay, I'll pull this out. Okay, this is fruit and veggies. This is basically what we would use if we were making a meal tonight. I don't keep all of my fruits and veggies in here. I have an overflow freezer and refrigerator, and I'll show you that in a minute. But we almost always do 2 bags at a time. So I've got 2 bags of broccoli, 2 bags of cauliflower, and then over here are mixed berries and some other fruit that we most often use for smoothies. And then I bought cranberries on sale. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them, but I have a whole pile of cranberries back there because it was a really great price. And then the bottom, this is mostly meats that are quick to thaw and things that we will use to make a quick meal. So we've got a lot of like deer jerky and deer sticks and summer sausage and things like that in here. This is I think there's some Polish sausage or something back there too, that the kids can even pull these out and either get a quick snack or make themselves a quick protein rich supper. And so that's why those are inside here. Okay, so then in the door, I keep ice packs here, and then these are just some odd ice type things like a Boo Bunny. You stick an ice cube in there, teething ring, I keep that in there. I have some unsweetened coconut, and I have more of that in the overflow freezer. Nuts, chia seed, flax, yeast, and then my coffee that I've gotten on sale and I need to store. I like to keep that in there. So I keep the nuts in the freezer as well so they don't go rancid. I just don't use them often enough for me to feel comfortable that they're going to taste good when I actually do get around to using them. Okay, so my overflow freezer and refrigerator are in my garage, and I have meat, and then this is like mystery meat over here. I know that sounds funny, but I think it's quail and pheasant. It's stuff that my husband knows what it is, but I'm not real sure what it is. But I'm guessing it's pheasant and quail. I have overflow, really major overflow of frozen fruit. I overbought that because I didn't have my freezer organized like it should be until recently. Vegetables, and then yeah, more of the chicken, and I usually have way more shredded cheese than that, and for some reason I did not buy enough, so that's gonna have to be something I go back to the store for. Over here I have bread, and then I keep my butter frozen in this door as well. And then the overflow refrigerator, I have bread that we're going to be using fairly soon, milk that we're going to be using fairly soon. This is the Trim Healthy Mama Not Naughty rice. We actually like the noodles better. They're the exact same thing. The rice is just cut up, so that's why we've already used up all the noodles. So we just have the rice left, and then extra eggs. And then this is also my leftover refrigerator. So like these are leftover pancakes. We'll throw any extra leftovers or big pots that we might have. It's pretty bare right now, but that's what this refrigerator's for. The upright freezer in my garage is our meat freezer, and so when we buy a side of beef or we get a deer or something like that, buffalo, we put it into this upright freezer, and this is almost entirely our meat. So we have everything from jerky sticks to beef tongue, just all kinds of stuff. I know that when I'm seeing this becoming bare, that it's either time to go hunting again or we need to buy another side of beef.